Well, hey, I'm Drew. I am your Sarasota luxury waterfront real estate specialist, and I am very excited about this video because today what we're going to do is we're going to take you on a tour of some of my favorite newer Gulf front buildings and condominiums that you could buy to live in. The spot behind me is one of my favorite places on the whole Gulf Coast. This is Point of Rocks Beach, and the first building we're going to look at is only steps away from this location. So sit back, relax as we take you on this great tour, and I hope you enjoy it. So the first building in our tour is 1035 Seaside, which you can see here behind me. This is a brand new building where the units are just closing. And I was excited about this building from the get-go because it's right on Point of Rocks. You have killer sandy beach right behind you, only 32 units. Prices range between $2 to maybe $5 million, depending on the view and the size of the unit. The units go up to about 3,300 square feet. And as of right now, there's actually one on the market at $4.3 million with killer Gulf views. What I like even more about this building is you're on the southern end of Siesta Key Beach. You have walkable access to the South Village, which has places like Captain Kurt's, Daiquiri Deck, Siesta Key Marina if you're a boater. There's a few other really cool restaurants around here. So I think this offering is a really nice addition to this part of the key, and I'm really bullish on this first spot, 1035 Seaside. Our second stop on the tour is at 89 Beach, and I might be a little bit biased about this building because I've helped with the development and sales of this entire project. As you can see, the property is still very much under construction, but we're anticipating finishing the building in the second quarter of this year. This building has 6 residences, started in the $4 million range. And what makes it unique is we're here on Sunset Point, the north end of Siesta Key. It has atmospheric sunset views. It's close to the North Siesta Key Village, so you're walkable to all the action, the clubs, the restaurants, the shopping, even grocery store. It really is an ideal location. Each unit has its own cabana, enclosed garage, and just views for days from the terraces. So I really love this project. Again, prices started in the $4 million range and has gone up from there. And people are constantly calling, asking when these will be available. And I'm sorry to tell you, they're all sold out, but it's definitely one of my favorite new buildings on the sand. So now we've changed islands and we are on Lido Key. We've come through St. Armand's Circle and we are standing at the site of what will be the new Rosewood Residences. There's going to be 65 units in this building, ranging between 3,300 and almost 5,000 square feet. And pricing for this building is a little steep. We're starting in the upper 5s to over 15 million, but the service and the experience of this building is going to be like living in a resort, completely private, top of the line dining, residence club, spa, all the amenities that you would expect. And it's going to be in this great location close to St. Armand's Circle in downtown Sarasota. So I'm really excited about this project, and as you can see behind me, it's still selling. So if you're interested in any opportunities in this building, certainly let me know. So now we are on Longboat Key, and we are standing in front of Aria, which is kind of a dark horse for a video on new construction because it was originally developed in 2014. But I just had to feature this building because I've always loved it so much. You can see that it's on a great piece of property. It has nearly 300 feet of private beach frontage. It kept the original residence, partially Villa Amir, which is the residence club now. And of these 16 residences, the average size is about 3,800 square feet. Original pricing was somewhere in the $4 to $5 million range. There's been a few resales in the $6 million range. And as you might expect, not much comes up on the market in Aria. Aria is great because you're on a really private stretch of beach. It's quiet, pristine, close to the Bay Isle Shopping Center, Publix, CVS, conveniences like that. And then also real close to the Longboat Key Club. So if you're looking for privacy, serenity, and a pretty new building, Aria might just be your next address. All right, and we have finally made it. We are at our last stop of really cool new oceanfront buildings in Sarasota. We are now all the way at the northern end of Longboat Key, and I am standing in front of the project Sage, which features 16 residences that are all currently spoken for. I think there might be maybe 1 or 2 resales coming up in the future, who knows? But this is a really cool building because you're in a really private slice of Longboat Key. You're just minutes from Anna Maria Island and kind of a different feel and vibe. The units here are between 4,000 and 4,300 square feet. Initial prices were between 5 and low 7s for these units. And it has the whole suite of amenities you would expect, just all the creature comforts, fine finishes, etc. So for new, luxe, and on the beach, this is a great pick on the northern end of Longboat Key. So here we are. This video is drawing to a close. We started all the way on South Siesta Key, hit North Siesta, then we hit Rosewood on Lido, and 2 awesome buildings on Longboat Key. And now I feel like I'd like to go for a dip in this beautiful water after shooting today. But I hope this video was informative, and I hope that if you have any interest in any sort of Gulf front, oceanfront, beach lifestyle living, that you'll reach out and we can continue the conversation. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.